Urgency compresses time. Compressed time reduces thought. Control does not always arrive as restriction. Sometimes it arrives as acceleration, not by limiting your options, but by limiting the time you have to consider them. When time feels scarce, judgment shifts. When judgment shifts, power moves. When decisions must be made immediately, analysis becomes secondary. The brain shifts from strategic processing to survival processing. Survival mode prioritizes relief over optimization. It asks, how do I escape pressure? Not, what produces the best long-term outcome? Under urgency, immediate resolution feels superior to careful evaluation. Relief becomes the reward. Artificial urgency exploits this reflex. Deadlines, countdowns, limited time warnings, emotional ultimatums, all compress perceived time. Compressed time eliminates reflection. Without reflection, choice becomes reaction. Reaction transfers initiative outward. The person who controls tempo controls direction. Urgency activates stress responses. Stress narrows attention. Narrowed attention reduces cognitive flexibility. Reduced flexibility eliminates alternatives. Without alternatives, compliance increases. This is not weakness, it is neurology. The brain was built to prioritize immediate survival over distant gain. Urgency weaponizes this design. Consider financial markets. Panic selling rarely occurs during calm analysis. It occurs during perceived collapse. Headlines accelerate fear. Price movement accelerates perception. The faster information moves, the less time for strategic thinking. Under urgency, people act collectively. Collective reaction amplifies volatility. Volatility rewards those who remained composed. Time favors the deliberate. In personal dynamics, urgency appears as emotional escalation. Decide now, answer immediately. Prove it right now. Immediate validation is demanded. Immediate agreement is pressured. If you respond reflexively, you reinforce the tempo. If you slow the tempo, you regain leverage. Silence under pressure destabilizes urgency. Negotiations frequently rely on time compression. Offer expires tonight. Last chance. Final opportunity. Scarcity plus speed equals compliance. But scarcity without reflection is manipulation. Strategic individuals expand time intentionally. They delay response. They reframe deadlines. They question urgency itself. When urgency is challenged, its power weakens. Many pressures dissolve when not immediately engaged. If urgency relies on speed, slowing it exposes weakness. Artificial deadlines lose intensity with distance. Emotional escalation loses fuel without reaction. Urgency survives only when momentum continues. Momentum requires participation. Withdraw participation, and tempo collapses. Pause is not hesitation. Pause is recalibration. Slowing restores cognitive bandwidth. Bandwidth restores perspective. Perspective reveals alternatives. Alternatives restore autonomy. This sequence is quiet but decisive. You cannot think strategically at full acceleration. Strategy requires space. Space requires time. Control over tempo determines advantage. Fast tempo favors reaction. Slow tempo favors analysis. Those who dictate pace dictate framework. In debates, urgency forces concession. In business, urgency forces decision. In conflict, urgency forces mistake. The composed individual becomes immovable, not through aggression, but through pace. Not every urgent situation is false, but many are exaggerated. The human nervous system struggles to distinguish between real danger and perceived threat. When perception intensifies, urgency feels authentic. Authenticity does not guarantee accuracy. Calm evaluation separates signal from noise. Without evaluation, urgency becomes authority. A life lived in urgency becomes reactive. Constant notifications, constant deadlines, constant emotional pressure. This trains the brain toward reflexive decision-making. Over years, reflex replaces intention. You become efficient, but not strategic. Busy, but not deliberate. Engaged, but not in control. Strategic individuals use delay as filter. If an opportunity cannot survive time, it likely lacked substance. If a proposal collapses under scrutiny, urgency was its only strength. Substance withstands examination. Manipulation resists it. Slow decisions filter weak pressure. Urgency compresses time. Compressed time reduces thought. Reduced thought transfers control. Pause restores it. Slow down the moment. Expand perception. Examine alternatives. Then decide. Time favors the composed. Acceleration favors the manipulator. Slow the tempo. Reclaim control. Subscribe to PsyArchive to unlock the next psychological file.